Hello students, welcome to metacognitive learning. Let's learn together. Okay, corrosion is the deterioration of the metals. So you can see whenever you have an iron grills or something in your home, you can see that there will be a rust formation will happen over a short period of time. Okay, so why that rusting of iron is happening is when iron reacts with the moist air and the sunlight, iron is basically getting oxidized. So Fe plus O2 gives Fe2O3. So it is nothing but the ferrous oxide. So rust, the chemical name of rust is ferrous oxide, which is causing the metal corrosion. And rusting of iron is one of the most common form of corrosion. Most of the iron articles in your home, they may to get corroded when it is getting exposed to both air as well as sunlight and water. Basically it is moist air and sunlight. Okay, so the top layer alone, the reaction will happen because iron is not that highly reactive metal. So the reaction will happen only on the top layer, where that top layer of iron alone gets turns into iron oxide. So iron oxide is basically brown red in color, which we call it as rust, and this phenomenon is what we call it as rusting of iron or rust, etc. So now how we can prevent this corrosion to happen? One of the most common way which we are using is painting them. So painting them will avoid any kind of so painting is one most formal way of where how we can avoid the prevention of corrosion and rusting. And the other common methods primarily used in the machinery areas are basically oiling and greasing, where this cannot be avoided exposure to sunlight. So there will be a lot of oil and greasing will be applied in that area, so that will also avoid any kind of corrosion reaction to be happening. And the other common methods is galvanization of steel and chrome plating, adding chromium on top of that metal is very common. So you can see there are so many places where you can see fine polished surfaces, especially in the handrails. You can see there is a fine polished surfaces or there, they are basically galvanizing. So what is galvanizing here is the iron metal will be dipped into the zinc solution or chrome solution, or sometimes they will be using electrolytic method as well, in which the top layer will be galvanized. So the surface of the iron will be galvanized with either zinc or chromium, is one of the most common ways to avoid corrosion. And the other common ways of prevention is making them into alloys. So converting, instead of using a pure iron, right, they can convert using an alloy. There are a lot of alloys in place, like stainless steel, bronze. These are some of the common alloys. So what is alloy is nothing but it's a mixture of multiple metals. So apart from iron, there will be other metals like zinc, copper, that will also be added. In that way we can avoid any chemical reactions on this one, and it will avoid the corrosion process. We will also discuss more about different types of alloys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.